Merry Christmas, everybody! You found Nintoonist. And what does Christmas mean, do you ask? It means ads. Let's try and turn off these ads and change my sensitivity. And oh my god, it's a short-circuit engineer! You're gonna want to be careful with those guys now because it costs a lot less metal to actually shoot those things now. It's just nuts. And this I actually had to stop in-game and take a look at. Just 4 AFK scouts in spawn, and the thing that saddens me the most is that the only one that came out was the Gibbous one, and he just stopped and didn't even fight. The Bonk one came out, the guy with the Bonk hat, but it still saddened me that we had so many AFKs. It's just insane. So what's up, guys? You found Nintoonist coming at you with a TF2 commentary here on CTF Double Cross, a map I don't play that often, but I really should play more often because I love this map. To be honest, besides Turbine, I'd say it's probably my favorite CTF map. I really do like the CTF maps, but I don't give Capture the Flag enough love. I mean, I think the reason is because I stopped playing it for a while, is because, like, you know, engineers are just so valuable. You could just, like, keep an engineer in the intel room, like, several engineers, and it really is going to be difficult. Like, you've got to coordinate with your team, and God knows that's impossible, so... So right here, this is my loadout. I have the Festive black box, I have the Killstreak shotgun, and I have the Strange Market Gardener, which is what I always use when I play Soldier, even if I know I'm not going to be rocket jumping very often, because I don't really see much of a point to any of the other ones, except maybe the Disciplinary Action, and I don't even really like that one that much, because I'm a soldier who likes to rocket jump, and likes to Market Garden, so I pretty much always use the Market Gardener and the gunboats. But today I'm going to be using the shotgun instead, because I gotta be honest, I didn't do the MVM missions. And I do have the Killstreak loadout. Not Killstreak loadout, I do have the Killstreak shotgun. I have a Killstreak shotgun and a Killstreak scattergun. I mean, normally I wouldn't care, but, you know, I think the fates have tested me on that, on the fact that I actually bought, like, you know, the Killstreak weapons rather than, you know, rather than earning them through the MVM tours. Because, you know, apparently only the specialized Killstreak items are the ones that glow. I didn't know that, and so I bought the ones thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get a shiny glowing weapon. Oh my god, yay! And you know, they weren't glowing. I didn't know that it was only the specialized Killstreak items that glowed. I always thought, like, you know, Killstreak items were no different. I know that beating the MVM tours gets you the specialized one, so I don't really know why they're even regular ones. But that's beside the point. I believe the fates tested me. They're saying, Nintoonist! It's not the treasure, it's the quest. That is the moral of that story. It's not the treasure, it's the quest. I tried to buy and cheat my way through it like Donald Trump and his hair, or like fucking, I don't know, the rich people that are really screwing over the people. Screwing over like the middle class people. It's stupid. It is really, really quite stupid. It's what I deserve, you know. I can't say that with a straight face. It's just, I don't know if it's the fates or whatever, but, you know, I believe there is a moral or a lesson in this. It's also Christmas time, which I'm really happy about. I have one of the festive weapons right here, using it right now, the Festive black box, which I really like. It looks like a present. It's got the lights on it and everything. And it reminded me just how good the black box really is. Like, I don't see the big deal in the fact that there's really one less rocket. The fact that you get 15 health every time you hit someone with this thing, it's just so good and so valuable. It really is. Not valuable, that's not the word I was looking for. So usable. It really is a good thing. So I'm recording this on Christmas Eve. I don't know if I'm going to get it up by Christmas. I really hope I do, because then I'd have to post it after Christmas and it'd be awkward, because this commentary is kind of about Christmas. I mean, I'm using the festive weapons, so if I can't, you know, it's no big deal, really. One issue I kind of want to talk about, I never really like to talk about controversial issues or anything. I kind of want to talk about the whole, like, keep Christ in Christmas thing and how genuinely stupid it is. I mean, I really don't see all that big of a deal, like, with the whole thing. I mean, you know, if anybody can celebrate Christmas. That's what I really love about the holiday. It's not like, you know, only the Christians can celebrate it or anything. People can join in, but, you know, I think it's stupid, like, I think it's stupid how, you know, the Christian extremists are trying to claim, like, ownership on this holiday and trying to, like, separate themselves from other people. Other people should be able to celebrate it, too. It's a fun holiday and everything. But I do believe you should keep the word Christ in Christmas, as I don't even know what that really means, but I do believe you should, because it is a Christian holiday to its core. I mean, it is, like, a religious, like, celebration and all that. But no, I'm not gonna like hold myself out like and be like, oh wow, you know, this is only our holiday. Go screw yourself. Oh, I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be that guy. Like, you know, that guy with a pole in his ass and all that. It's stupid. It's just really stupid, like, to think, you know, like, oh, we only own this holiday. Because, I mean, I don't look at something of a different belief and just, like, jam a pole in my ass because it's different, you know? I admire people, like, I admire people for having different beliefs than I do and, like, learning what they are and whatnot. Because you gotta think about it. To its core, whatever your religious belief is, if you have one or if you don't, it truly, truly, truly does not matter. Your ideology never really matters. What matters is if you're a good person or if you do the right thing in the long haul. And that's why politics are so messed up. Politicians are like scummy. They typically put their ideals before what the right thing is, you know? Which is what more people like need to think about, you know, the right thing and how anybody can achieve the right thing, but some people don't. And that's the sad part of it. It's not like there's one evil group of people and all that because, like, their beliefs are different than mine. Like, I don't believe, like, oh, you know, the Muslims are evil because they have a belief different than mine. That's really, really ignorant and stupid, you know. But that's beside the point, you know. I don't know where this is going or what I was talking about, so let's just move on. I believe, what did I talk about? I talked about the Festive weapon and the Killstreak weapons, but I didn't talk about all the Festive weapons yet. Most of this gameplay is going to be a soldier gameplay. As you can tell, it's about 6.5 minutes in, and this has only been the soldier. There is some pyro gameplay in it as well towards the end, and that'll be on a little bit later, so stay tuned for that. Right now, just juggling a scout, getting a kill on him, regardless of the 3 rocket things. So let's just keep moving here. There's a soldier. I know this guy's a spy. He's actually a friend of mine, so he was pissed about that. So it made me feel pretty good to kill him. Just gonna keep on rolling here. See, I'm getting all these frags, and it doesn't matter that I have 1 less rocket. The black box is amazing. It is amazing. You have to use it. You have to use the black box all the time. Signore. Alright, that got weird. That got really weird. I apologize. Another thing I want to talk about is, I believe the last commentary I did was the one about Patrick or whatever. The Patrick baby face thingamajigger. That was the commentary I did. The live one is the scout with the baby face's blaster. And I started talking about, like, the musical at my school or whatever, and how everybody wanted me to do it. The full story is this. Basically, I had a solo in, like, the winter concert because I'm in the school's choir. And everybody, like, loved my solo, like, a lot. And I was getting stopped in the hall and whatnot, like, people talking about my solo and everything. And it was really, really fun. Like, everybody liked me for it. I mean, people were stopping me. And it was good. It was glorious. And everybody wanted me to do the musical. Everybody wanted me to do the school's musical. And I did not want to do it. I did not want to do it at all. It was so far out of my comfort zone. It was just insane. So my friend, like, drag me to, like, the informational meeting or whatever. It doesn't mean you're committed to, like, the play or whatever. It just means you get information about it. And I was so, like, dark and, like, upset with myself afterwards because, you know, I was afraid to do it, but I wanted to do it. I just, like, threw out all the papers and stuff, but that's enough about that. Like, I was just, like, upset with myself and all that. And the reason is because I was afraid to do the musical because it was something new. It was something different and something out of my comfort zone, you know? But I knew if I didn't do it, because all my friends were doing it, I would be sitting on the bus going home every day thinking to myself what could have been. Like, oh, I bet they're all, like, you know, having fun, rehearsing and whatnot for their show, and here I am sitting thinking about what could have been instead. That's bad, you know? I guess, like, such is life, really. You need to get out of your comfort zone a little bit, or otherwise you'll just live in fear. So, I auditioned for the musical. I had, like, a group that I was auditioning with. And what the fuck do you know, I got the lead. They gave me the lead in the musical. It was the only part I went for because, you know, over the weekend before, like, the auditions, I was listening to this song on repeat. It was a song, like, from the musical. And I decided to just go for whatever character, like, sung that song because that was the song I had memorized because they only gave us, like, 4 days notice before the auditions. And that kind of buttered my biscuit a little bit. But that's okay. I ate the biscuit. It was delicious, you know. Buttered biscuits are the only way to really eat them because if you just eat a plain biscuit, you know, there's nothing much in that. Just fiber, like pure fiber is all it really is. You need some flavor on that shit, man. You need some flavor. And what do you know? I got the lead in the play. It was the only part I went for, and again, everybody's like cheering for me. I got like stopped in the halls all the time again, like, David, good job, you're amazing. And I'm still nervous as hell. because I can act, you know. I've acted in, like, some personal, like, movies before, like, with some friends in my video production class last year, and the one I have this year. I can sing. I mean, I'm in the choir. Everybody says I can sing. People are saying I'm, like, the best singer in there. I don't know. If by people you mean my mom. But, you know, people are saying I do a great job with that as well. But I can't dance. I can't dance. It is an unholy sight to see me dance. I feel like if I went inside a church and I started dancing or anything, I would be called Satan and, like, they'd burn my ass right there. To be frank, you know, I feel like they would just, like, kill me or whatever, because they would see me dance and they would think I am the devil. I think I'm the devil sometimes when I dance. It's stupid. I just don't like dancing. I'm awkward when I do it. But I'm probably going to have to dance. It's a musical. I'm probably going to have to learn to do it. And they have, like, dance rehearsals for it. And my friend, she busts my balls so many times for it. I hate that. She knows I hate that, which is exactly why she does it. And I don't like dancing. I really don't like dancing. But, I mean, I'm going to have to learn it because, you know, you can't just let one thing stop you, you know? Apparently this heavy is new as well because he doesn't realize he can't go inside, like, you know, the resupply room with the intelligence, which is a little stupid, you know. You see new players a lot, but I'm not going to be one of those guys that's like, oh, free-to-plays are bad or anything. No, more people are playing Team Fortress, and this is good. Hell, this just means that you're better than more players, right? I don't know. Maybe sometimes if you have, like, a bad player on your team, it can piss you off. Because I was actually playing Team Fortress today. I don't really, like, wasn't recording or anything, so I can't really show the gameplay I was having today. And there was this medic who just refused to heal me because I was a scout. He was only healing power classes. There was a soldier in a demo. He was only healing them. And I kept dying because of it, because, like, there were a bunch of people around, and I needed heals to be able to stay in the fight. But he wouldn't heal me because, you know, I guess I can't really protect him. But he only has to heal me for a little bit. I mean, you don't, unless you're, like, rocking the quick fix or something, you don't pocket a scout, right? I mean, that's just silly. But at least heal them. Like, there are so many incompetent players in Team Fortress, but there are competent ones as well, you know? So, I mean, I don't know what else to really talk about here, to be honest with you. There's sort of, like, my stance on things. Like, I bet you know, like, I've said in, like, a video beforehand that I was a Christian, and I know a lot of people, when they automatically, like, think Christian, they think homophobe. And that butters my biscuit a little bit, but again, when somebody butters your biscuit, just eat the biscuit, because it's delicious. I'm not homophobic at all, because that is, like, the only issue in life that really matters to me, is gay marriage, and, like, how stupid it is that it's illegal. It should be legal. Like, there's no reason there's no reason that they should be, like, they shouldn't reap the same benefits as, like, a heterosexual couple or whatever. Because I just, like, what really changed my heart is that there was this video on YouTube by a guy named Matthew Vines. It was called The Bible and Homosexuality or whatever. And Matthew Vines was a gay Christian. He is a gay Christian, and, like, you know, I saw this video, and you gotta see it, like, from the way he told it. He's basically told his entire life not to love. He's not allowed to love. And I just thought about, like, what would happen if I was like that, if I wasn't allowed to love. And I thought to myself, there's no point in living if you can't. There's no point in living if you're not allowed to love people and love things or whatever. Life is worthless without love, and people, like, wouldn't let him do it just because, like, he's attracted to wieners. That's stupid. That's silly. I mean, I pictured it from his purview, just not being allowed to, like, love, and that really, you know, that's just it's just terrible. It's just terrible that, like, you know, gay marriage is illegal and whatnot, because it shouldn't be illegal. It should be legal. I can't imagine how terrible it is, like, to not be allowed to love, as I just can't even kill this scout who caps the intelligence because I can't kill him. It's okay, I'm gonna whip out the extinguisher a couple of times and just finally get him. I didn't even need that full-on critical hit because he was on fire. I don't even typically like using the extinguisher with the degreaser because I think it's kind of cheap, to be honest with you. Like, just being able to, like, light someone on fire and then instantly whip out the extinguisher and kill someone. It always pissed me off, and it was one of those things in Team Fortress 2 that pissed me off so much that I just didn't do it, because I hated having it done so many times to me, so I just didn't do it to other people. I guess it was sort of like a treat people how you want to be treated kind of thing. And right now, this is just a quick little shot of all the, these are the nice winter crates here, and those are like those black ones, those little rock-looking ones were those were the naughty crates, which are the ones that the festive weapons come inside, and the nice winter crates are the ones that there are new, like, hats and cosmetics and things. But, like, one, like, stereotype of, like, Christians is that they're against abortion. And that's true, because, like, from, like, the political standpoint or whatever, like those people at the Vatican or something, they are against it. And I'm not necessarily against abortion. I'm not. I believe a woman should have the right to choose if she wants to get an abortion, but I personally don't like abortion. I think it's really messed up, to be honest with you. But that doesn't mean I think it should be illegal. That just means it goes against my morals, not like somebody else's, you know? Like if somebody, like if a woman wants to get an abortion, she should have the right to choose to get an abortion. What it means is that if I were a woman and I was pregnant, and I wouldn't get an abortion. It's as simple as that, you know? It doesn't mean it has to be illegal for everyone. You can't, like, you can't force ideology, like, as a law. You should just, like, even if it's, like, legal, like, say, like, you know, like, say marijuana is legal, I wouldn't smoke it, because I don't like that kind of stuff. But that's it. I don't have to smoke it now, be that it is illegal, but if it was legal, you know, I still wouldn't do it. But there are a lot, but I don't really, like, I still think it should be illegal for, like, different reasons, but I'm not really going to go into that or anything. I don't even really want to talk about politics that much. I just think it's stupid when ideology is forced on other people, and I have ideologies myself, you know, my own ones, but that doesn't mean you have to force it on other people. So you might think I have sort of like a liberal stance on things, but I don't, you know, because the only thing that I don't like, the only thing, I don't like either type of extremist, like a conservative extremist or a liberal one, because you can take anything out of proportion, like any sort of thing out of proportion and make it bad, but it's really not that hard to do that. It's not that hard to respect other people's beliefs and, like, to respect who they are and whatnot. I just try to focus on who people are instead of what they are, which is really what matters, you know? So that was pretty much everything I wanted to talk about here, so let's just finish up this gameplay here. We're going to cap the intelligence one more time, which is what I have to do. Critting that scout. He was on fire before from the other pyro, but I finished him off nice and quick. I'm picking up the, well, first I'm killing the scout, and then I'm picking up the intelligence for the second time in this round here. I'm going to waltz my way back as the degreaser pyro, which is like such a good loadout for killing people. Random dudes are going to give me presents and whatnot. It was a disciplinary action that I got. I already have one, so really no big deal, but thank you anyway, whoever you are. I can't really read it from here. The screen's kind of small. And I'm going to jump down this way instead because I know a sniper is there, and if I know I walk the other route, he's going to kill me. And that weapon I was using right there is the Festive flare gun, which I believe is long overdue. I thought they were going to do that in, like, the second, in the Smith's update last year, but they didn't. They never added that. It's, I don't know. They should have added that sooner, but I'm not going to complain about it. Just going to cap the intelligence one last time here. With a smile on my face, and that is going to be the end of this long commentary, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a happy and safe holiday, and I'll see you soon.